game, if not the best jump kick in the game.
Okay, now if he can, now this thing, if he can catch Mike with that ground skull, he can put enough damage on the board to kill you. But it's gonna be hard with him right in your face.
Oh, he was so confident in just not letting go of block.
Oh, and now
That's a throw. That's
yeah.
a throw. When you're slamming onto that block button so hard, you're leaving yourself susceptible to that.
Well, trying to charge up some height meter to have a better exchange, and Wraith MK with the armor call out again. It's going to take the entirety of any.
That's super pussy. He went for the wrong call. That's so unfortunate. That was supposed to be ground pound for sure.
Free damage for
Hello?
Wraith here. No, you're
Hello?
getting stopped. You're getting stopped.
That was so cheap. He's gonna die.
Hold on, he can make this comeback.
Is he gonna die from the flames? Oh, he's not.
No, he still has just a little bit. He could make this comeback. Don't count Mario out just yet.
Armors, he doesn't quite.
Last
Waits
breath.
a second.
Last breath mechanic came into play. He can't block anything else unless it's a smallest block, and he's just jumping in front of him.
That's an agreement. It's a play.
The flawless block. Armor
Into
throw.
armor, forces the breaker. Wraith wants this now.
Next hit's gonna do it for either guy. We'll back over the tournament if Red Nose gets it.
Oh, here comes
Goro!
Goro again.
For the win! And Wraith!
Guy is a monster. Wraith takes it.
Wraith is gonna
Over Red Nose.
MK
Bracket
and
reset.
Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of the Poseidcast. With me tonight, I am joined by the NEC 2023 champion, 2024 ECT finalist, best Shang main in the world. I am joined by Wraith tonight. How you doing tonight, Wraith? Or today, actually, dare I say.
Hey man, good. Yeah, I like that intro. You know, you said a couple. You know, that kind of got the endorphins going, man.
Yeah, nice. After trying to sugar them up a little bit, so you're like, all right, get to chat and stuff like that. So.
I actually do have the. You can't really see it. It's right
I
there.
I see it. I can see it right there because I remember it. I remember that. That was there. I was in that top 8. So.
That was a good top 8, man.
That was a great tournament. That was a great tournament because it was like I feel like a lot of like I would say like newer people, but people who like didn't either didn't play MK11 that much or weren't playing big names in MK11 beforehand. So it was really cool. I feel like it was a tournament that like a lot of people could have won, and you ended up winning. So congrats, man.
Thank you, man. I still remember like it was such a good day for me.
Yeah.
This dude, you guys are lucky I didn't know the unblockable at the time.
Yeah, right. Definitely. You still got some morph stuff going on, like where you morphed and you knew what you were doing with the other characters. That was pretty cool. Honestly, I think for that top 8, if you didn't get upset, like it was like pools, right? You lost like to make it out, right? Yeah. If you didn't lose that, I probably wouldn't have made that top 8. Honestly, because I probably would have had to play. Because if you
beat the guy, right?
Yeah, I ended up beating him. Yeah, to make top 8. So, and I love the Reptile Ashura matchup. I always have. So it's just like sweet. And so I would have had to play you, or Hercules if you ended up winning that. And I'm so bad. I honestly still, but I had no idea what I was doing against Kenji. I was free to any Kenji. So I was like, if I had to play Herc, I would have lost, and if I had to play you, I mean, you had to win the whole thing. So, you know, man. But thank you so much for coming on, man. First question I want to ask you is, what got you into competitive Mortal Kombat or just competitive gaming, and then you kind of lead to MK if you had another game before this?
Dude, I've always played fighting games like just all my life. Just always real into it, and just to get past all like the BS, I played all the old games, all the 3D. I even played the one on the fucking PSP Unchained, dude. I was real into Mortal Kombat, right? But I was into fighting games in general, but Mortal Kombat was my favorite. But I didn't know, like as I got older, I wanted to play against people because I couldn't keep playing against my family because they sucked, obviously.
They're not grinding.
I wanted to play against people that I knew.
Frame data, they don't know shit.
Trying to teach them, dude, they don't learn.
Yeah.
But dude, it came to a point where like I wanted to find somewhere to play with other people, but I didn't know where to connect. But my friends played Smash. And that's how I got it. That's basically where my fighting game like kind of career started, was actually with Smash, even though I played all these other games before. I had no idea what Smash was until Brawl. I had no idea what Smash was.
Yeah.
I found out about Brawl. I never played it.
Mm.
Never played it. I played Project M, the Forbidden game.
Project M.
That's where I started on that, and then I
Project
played
Plus
4.
these days. Plus these days.
Project Plus, is that what it's called now?
Yeah, because like Project M, like Melee, and they can't say that.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah,
Yeah.
but it started with that. I got into the scene. I didn't start playing in tournament until Smash 4 came out, and then that's kind of where I started.
Mm. Okay, and were you going to like locals, stuff like that, like
Ooh,
out in
yeah,
the tri-state
locals.
area? Yeah.
All the tri-state locals, dude. It was I barely even remember the names of these things. It was so long ago. I went to like Xeno.
Xeno?
I went to one Kingdom. The one that RJ runs. I went to a whole bunch of these all the time.
Mm.
And then like, you know, I kind of got into community. After I got into that, I kind of found you guys, you know.
Yeah.
That's when I found you guys and got into Mortal Kombat, Injustice, all that.
Nice. So what was like your first like NRS tournament? When was that?
Injustice. For you've heard of Hitbox Arena?
Hitbox Arena? It sounds familiar. I don't know exactly where it is.
It was in Kinnelon. It was Hitbox Arena in Kinnelon. This guy named Johnny was hosting a Injustice tournament, and mind you, Injustice was like all the DLC was out, like they were done with the game. But at this tournament, he didn't have any of the DLC, and I was Scorpion at the time.
Yeah.
Right, I was real into Scorpion. He was broken as fuck.
Okay.
And he had no DLC, so I was forced to play, because I used to play Batman before Scorpion, but I had no clue how to play Batman anymore. It had been fucking such a long time, but I ended up winning it anyway because everyone there was just good.
Okay.
Yeah, it was like 10
Casual,
people.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, a lot of casual people that, you know, I still like with everyone, but
Yeah.
yeah. It was like weird. I'm like, dude, why don't you have the DLC? Like, what's going on here?
Yeah, you got on the tournament and not have like yeah, that's very funny. That's hilarious. Was there a bunch of other games there, or was it strictly an Injustice tournament? So like, there
was a couple of Smash was there. It was Smash, I think with Brawl and 4 was there. It was 4 there? I remember seeing Brawl there.
4 came out in 2014, 2013.
Was it 2014? Yeah, it might have just been Brawl and Melee. I don't know. But I know it was the first Injustice, and yeah, I remember that for sure.
Nice.
First Injustice. That was my first tournament for NRS.
And so did you play like competitive NRS games through then, like Injustice, MKX?
Dude, yes. I didn't. So competitively, I didn't do Injustice 2 like competitively. I did that just very casually because I was locked into Smash at that point. And I know you also played Smash.
Yeah,
you played Smash.
I did play Smash. Yeah, I ran my local here for years, like 5 years. Yeah, so it's similar kind of background and stuff like that, where I started off in Smash, and then I always played, like I said, I always played fighting games. It's just that I found out about the competitive Smash scene, and I was like, I played sports throughout my life, so it was like I loved to compete. So it's like, oh, Smash, they're seeing they get better at the game, and then when I found out MK11 was coming out, I was like, I'm gonna get into competitive. So like Injustice was like the previous NRS game, so I got that and played that a little bit, and then started in MK11. And I don't know, people don't like MK11. I'm not sure how you feel about MK11, but I loved it, and then that might just be because it was my first competitive team where I actually understood what I was doing. But I enjoyed it. How'd you feel about MK11?
Dude, I liked MK11 a lot. I feel like a couple things did it for me with MK11, right? I feel like I liked the way the game looked, and I kind of liked the way it played, even though it was a little bit slower. They really turned that they like toned down like the crazy shit. You know, that was fun. But with this, you know, I feel like it was still good. Like it wasn't, even though it was slow, and it was more like you had to be good at the game to actually win. You know, I think. Also, though, the character tiers were just like your characters up here, and then there was characters way down here that just can't compete, dude. It was just.
I feel like
I think that was
really blew that open.
When the customs came out, it was good for some.
Yeah, for some. Like I really broke some characters. Like Cabal didn't have Slightcast before customs got that. Like Kodal could now have like safety and command grabs. Like,
Oh, come on, dude! Oh my god, you're bringing me back, dude. Hated the character, man. I really hated him. I hated him. Fucking Jackie flying around.
God, bro, I hated Jackie.
Dude, she started the goop, dude.
Yeah.
The fucking.
They made her be able to zone. That was the thing. It was like upgraded. At least she had to like. She was just constant rush down. Now she can just.
Oh, she's fucking. Oh,
and then leap in and then. Bro.
that mid.
Yeah.
And-
The 9-frame mid, bro. Like.
With mids.
Yeah.
She's staggering with mids and then jumping out of nowhere, dude.
Yeah,
I'm
the
guessing.
plus frames
I
for
like-
fucking days, bro.
Dude, yeah, that character, man. I don't know what they were thinking when they made her, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the MK1 character right there, or the MKX
That
character.
Yeah.
world.
Yeah, that was a MKX character for sure. Did you play Shang in 11?
Yes.
Okay, so
Yeah.
is it like you're just like you like the lore of Shang, or is it just you just kind of vibe with him? And
No, so like I usually gravitate to like the good guy or like the studs.
Yeah.
But I have this weird niche, right, where I love and I will play them in every game I play. Shape-shifting, morphing characters. Like Overwatch. You play Overwatch?
I played it. I don't really like know about it.
Well, there's a character. There's a character named Echo. She was a robot. Her ult was like she transformed into the enemy characters. Like I get to choose. So I mained her.
Oh, really? That's
Yeah, and in Rivals, I main Loki.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah.
like I just love shapeshifting characters, morphing
Yeah.
characters that use other characters' abilities. I think it's just really cool.
Yeah. No,
The skill
it-
gap, you know, there's like something just like
Yeah,
when you
dude.
watch it, you do it. It's
Yeah.
just something about it.
Yeah, being like I'm gonna change into your character and beat you with that character, man. This is how I'm that much better.
It's so much fun. But yeah, I played Shang, and if Shang wasn't in the game, I would have played Rambo. 100%. I love guest characters, dude.
Yeah.
I just love guest characters.
Dude, I did too. That's why it's like, because I feel like they do get a lot of hate. I think, I mean, no game does guest characters quite like MK. Like they always do so much justice and always
Dude.
cool. Like it's sad that Peacemaker kind of played the way he did because honestly, like he's super cool. I think they did a super.
He's
good
so
job with
cool,
him. He
dude.
was so
I love
broken,
Peace.
but-
He came out. I remember watching the show, the series. And I'm like, dude, I fucking love this guy. I can't wait for him to come out. And then he came out, and I fucking despised the character in real life, dude.
Yeah, he like
In real life.
cast, like or like. I imagine Shang matchup must have been like impossible, like from launch.
Oh, it was impossible.
launch day.
It's actually harder now. It was easier. So it was still like 7-3 before. I think it's still 7-3 now. But it was an easier 7-3 because at least I got to turn into him
Yeah.
and use force field, right?
Yeah.
But now if I turn into him, I gotta go through the thing and turn into him. I gotta use a slow ass force field.
Yeah.
So it's just,
Yeah.
you know?
I mean, it
not
had to
worth
go. For, at least from launch, the force build was ridiculous.
Oh no, it had to go.
Yeah.
No,
you
it had
could
to
just
go. He
react.
was-
You could just like it would just
He
come up
couldn't
and then yeah.
You couldn't punish it. He was just you couldn't catch him because he circle camped you.
Yeah.
I think that was his biggest problem, right? Like if he was a character that couldn't escape the corner,
Mhm.
then maybe that play style would have been okay.
Yeah.
Dude, he's doing a million things to escape the corner.
Yeah,
You
right.
finally got it. So let's do this again.
One of those broken fucking armors in the game, bro. Like,
Dude,
that
oh
character's
my
so good.
gosh. Oh, it was like 12 frames, right? Or something like
Yeah,
that.
was
12
it
frames
10?
instant mid.
Am I crazy?
It was like 10 or 12. Some
Yeah.
quick.
It was fast. It was
Something
fast.
you're reacting- something you're not reacting to
Yeah.
into some sort of safe cameo move.
Yeah, every time, bro. Like you're using Kano or
-5 easily?
Yeah.
Eagly
Oh,
was
yeah.
-5, dude.
Yeah, dude, that was fucking ridiculous, bro. Anything was safe. Oh my god.
He just reset neutral in every interaction. He just reset neutral in
Yeah,
there.
honestly. And then you can spam everything. You can use multiple Eaglies, bro. I don't know what
Dude.
happened, man.
Yeah,
How they launched that.
They let him
character.
rock for a long time too,
Yeah.
dude. I think they let him rock longer than any other DLC in this
Yeah.
game.
Well, they tried. They literally like he got nerfed like in the first week. I remember because like everyone was on Peacemaker and I was labbing like the gunshot combos with Striker. And I wasn't getting the combo, it wasn't working. And the thing is, like, it wasn't hard. Like, I literally, the first time I tried it, I got it, like, a few days before. So I was like, what's going on? Like, I don't think I'm mistiming this. I went on Twitter, and I was like, did this get nerfed? Turkey was streaming. I was like, Turkey, did this get nerfed? He's like, no, you can do it. And he was doing, and it was landing. And he was like, he was getting the combo. And I'm like, bro, like, I was do I just suck? Did I just lose my skill? And it turned out it was a hot fix. So like he went online, and then I was like, yo, go back to the lab and try it again. He tried it and it didn't work. And it was like a hot fix, like a couple days in. I got gaslit by the entire community, bro.
Nah, dude, that character needed to go, dude. That he would have killed the game faster than anything else in this.
Yeah.
Anything else you could think of.
You almost did, because the final combat. Final combat went where it was just like Johnny.
That was the worst Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
It was actually Mortal Kombat. It was just it's just all two. It was two characters.
Yeah.
Because the only character that can beat him was Johnny.
Yeah.
Because he was also broken as shit.
Yeah. Yeah. No, for real. Johnny was crazy. Johnny was like I feel like Peacemaker showed how crazy the game gets with cameos, and Johnny showed how good a character could be without a cameo.
Yeah, Johnny's base kit is ridiculous. It was ridiculous.
He's really good. I mean, it's not as good as it was, but it's not
plus three,
nine frame mid.
Plus
plus
3,
1,
1.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep guessing.
Yeah, bro, just staggers that shit for fucking days, and then you fucking. Iraq's meta.
6
Lao meta, and then you're just plus with the fucking Lao hat, bro.
+2, dude. You never had a turn against Johnny, man. Frame 2 parry,
bro. Dude, I would literally. He would. My best string. He could just parry right through it. I would do back 3-1, just parry, goes through it, and I get punished.
Dude, yeah, that character was also an issue day one.
Yeah.
He was an issue.
Yeah.
He was an issue, and then they did good nerfs on him. They did nerfs that actually mattered.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
They didn't kill him. They
Yeah.
made him not broken.
Yeah, 'cause he's still good. I mean, obviously not broken, but he's still definitely playable. So we see a lot of Johnny players still doing good. How do you feel like the game is now in its current state? Because I feel like at this point, if we get any sort of updates, which is still like a mystery, they're probably not going to be too significant. So how do you feel about the game now?
Dude, I actually love the game, dude. I mostly love the state that it's in. I do want to see some adjustments to T. So I think T1000, right? I think T1000 needs to be toned down. I don't think he should have a three-way mix. I think just having a command grab that you can put into any string is enough.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Honestly, they just like, yeah. Fucking, why would they
The
give us
nerf
stance
is up.
command grabs? Why would like, hey, let's just
Dude,
give guys characters stance command grabs? That
Here's your
that
stance
in a
command
game where you
grabs,
can combo them.
Yeah, I think he needs to be adjusted in some way. I'm not totally sure without killing him,
Yeah.
but I don't think he's healthy for the game. And then Cyrax, dude. Oh, you have a cat.
Sorry to distract you, but yeah, Steeler always makes cameo appearances on the podcast.
Dude, Cyrax right now is also a big problem. I think they need to do one of two things, right? They need to make it so that you absolutely cannot get a full combo from forward and back throw. I thought it was okay when it was Serena.
Yeah.
When it was just back throw.
Yeah.
So it's like, all right, I'll take every
throw.
forward throw. Yeah. But now with Bo, I have to guess forward and back throw for my life.
Yeah.
Like,
that's just into Vortex. Yeah.
You can't, like, I'm getting Vortex from a throw, dude, like a 50-50. Like,
yeah.
and then I have to look out to get shimmied.
Yeah.
Like, dude. So it's either take that away, right? Take away the forward throw.
Yeah.
Or make bombs go away on hit, so that if this combo or whatever you're doing to me isn't true, and I down one you, all the bombs disappear.
Yeah, so you don't get down one, and then you blow up. And
yeah,
now
explode.
Yeah, now you're back in the thing. No, I definitely agree with that. I thought before all like the Serena and the Bow stuff came out, like Sector was pretty broken, but it still be kind of reasonable. And then like that stuff kind of blew wide open. So you have no meter, or it's so easy.
Oh my god. You have no meter anymore too. So yeah, so that team's also taking away your meter. And the crazy part is, that wasn't even her best team. Yeah. That's so crazy. No, you don't get no meter all game, and it's not even her best team.
Yeah. Yeah, that's hilarious. No, the Bow stuff seems like it's just progressing. The Cyrex stuff, because it was like Cyrex Sector is like, okay, it's like good, it's broken, but it's not like undoable, and then it just keeps progressively getting worse as like the time goes on and people keep searching it.
Oh, bad, man. But I think mostly that, maybe something with the Havoc damage nerf, or like it could have to spend a bar on anything but armor and breaker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. They definitely, because they gave him like a little like baby nerf, right? It was just tether,
Mhm.
right? Did they even?
It was
what did they
so
do?
there was tether.
Yeah.
Tether was actually a big nerf, right? Because
Yeah.
before he was just TODing you
Yeah.
anytime he hit you, because he didn't spin bar in anything except
Yeah.
for tether, right? So they made it so it was a comeback mechanic,
Mhm.
and then they made it so that move where he rips off his arm and hits you and combos you, you go and do it once.
What's in a combo? Yeah. Yes.
Yeah,
I
That's what they did, but that didn't matter. That's not what we were
Yeah.
complaining about.
Yeah.
We're complaining about meterless BS, dude. He has meterless BS. Only thing he's using his meter for is to break into armor.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. No, it is
I don't
100%. I think Havoc is like the one character where and you know, no offense to anyone, but like I could lose like any skill level Havoc. There's gonna be like, and it's so weird, like when he does like he'll do like poke scoop, and it's like the animation's so strange because he's poke, like he does the
Dude.
leg thing, and then all of a sudden he's into the scoop, like and you can't even like see it. It's like it's so strange, and it's like fuck, and then you get launch, and and then
full combo launch.
yeah, like I don't know what they're thinking. They gave him a low, so he has mixes that launches. That is armor. That's an armor move that leads into a safe jump. It's like why they give him so much of one move?
Everything.
Like, yeah,
That
It's
move
like-
is not bad at all.
Yeah.
That move is like, dude, there's nothing about that move that is bad
It
other
goes
than
so
I guess
far,
it's
too.
unsleep on block. Dude,
Yeah.
the distance. Oh my
reaches,
goodness.
bro. I think I outspace it, and nope, and you fucking scoop by it, and then fucking it leads to a safe jump. So then it's like, all right, so.
That shit legit hits like 2.5 character lengths away.
Yeah, no, it's actually ridiculous. I think Havoc's the best character in the game right now. But that's just my opinion.
I think I agree. I think Havoc has no weaknesses. That's why. I think
Yeah.
1000 has a weakness. I think Cyrex has a weakness.
Yeah.
But I think Havoc has no weaknesses at all.
Because like first when I'm playing him, I don't beat him at any point in the screen. There's no point in the screen. He outzones at least my character, outzones my character, and it's like we still have to like play the game. But he obviously has 50-50s. But like it's just every area is like there's no area where it's like okay, I get here and that's like where I thrive. It just doesn't exist against him.
And that kind of sucks for your character because he does in fact get zoned out.
Yeah, but I can't really do anything about it. Even like a full screen, it's just like he's just shooting those blood bowl things, and I have to walk my way in, and then he gets 50-50. It's just
Yeah.
So that might be my bias on why I think he's the best character in the game.
No, I
because,
think he's the best character in the game.
yeah. All right, well, awesome. Where do you think Shang falls on the tier list? Honestly, safe space, downplay all
Maybe
plays.
bottom, maybe.
What'd you say?
I think bottom of bottom. No.
Bottom of bottom.
I think Shang is actually very good. I think he has good matchups into the top tiers except for T1000, right? Well, and Cyrex. Also, I think he does. I think he goes even with Havoc, right? I think he goes even with like Johnny. I think he goes even with Homelander. Like all these like super top tiers, right? He beats Draco, but he loses. So other than like Cyrex and T1000, I think Shang is very, very good into almost every character, right? Except for Quan and except for Astra. So I think he has 4 matchups that are almost like undoable, right? T1000, Cyrex, Quan, Astra. I think those are his worst matchups. I would put him around. I think I would put him around like top 15, dude. I think he's actually broken as shit.
Yeah.
I think he's broken, and I feel like I should be morphing more into these broken characters.
Yeah.
I've been trying to do that lately.
Yeah.
Like playing Mari, I try to morph into Cyrex a lot more.
Yeah.
Cyrex, Goro actually has a lot of broken shit, dude.
Really?
I've been doing a lot of stuff where, like I'll morph
Yeah.
and I'll throw a bomb and then I'll call Goro, right? To stop him from like jumping or dashing at me.
Yeah.
And then now he has to guess his 50-50 because he
Yeah,
blocked the board.
you automatically get him in the 50-50.
Yeah.
That's actually.
So I actually think it's like, dude, Shang Goro's broken, and I don't know why. I feel like I've been the most successful with Shang.
Yeah.
You know, obviously there's Faithful and stuff, and he's done whatever he's done.
Yeah, but he also
But
he'll
it's
tear
never
down
solo
things
Shang,
constantly.
right?
Like,
It's never solo Shang, right? I only solo Shang against every matchup.
Yeah.
And so I think I've been the most successful. And the fact that every time I say, dude, just play this team, everyone just goes, nah, it's bad because of cooldown.
Yeah.
But no one tries it, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, because like Shang, I mean, like he can kind of like buy time because you have like the zoning options. Like obviously, like zoning is
That's the whole
very
game plan.
oppressive in this game. So
Every
like,
fight
you
within
can
the whole game plan.
just that.
Dude, that's all I'm doing all game. All I'm doing all game is doing this. I'm switching to old, doing the ground sparks. Fucking, I'm just giving time for Goro, and Goro recently got a buff too, so it's 16 seconds.
Yeah, I know they got a cooldown buff. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So it's 16 seconds now to get after you do one up punch to get the half your meter back. Dude, I'm running for 16 seconds, dude. By the time you get to me, it's almost done.
Yeah, it's like you have the win condition. You have all
double Goro too. Double Goro is like 25 seconds. So it's like if I use double Goro, it's faster than me using 2 up punches to actually recover.
And
so I've been
like if you get like the unblockable setup, like
Mhm.
you know you have time that's going on during the setup and stuff. Or
Yeah, the whole
combo.
setup. So like
Yeah.
by the time I'm done with like the combo and I'm morphing back into myself, I'm already at like half of the bar, you know, like well, half of getting the first half back.
Yeah,
you know?
half the half.
Yeah, half of the half. But I don't know.
Say 25%. But
I feel like it's a thing where he's just so hard to play, and it's a big commitment that just no one wants to do it.
yeah, it really does seem like you do have to know how to play all the other characters if you're gonna play him, you know, at like top level.
I think at the highest level. I think at the highest level. I think only for the top tiers though. I think for the lower tier characters, you don't really have to switch. But all the top tiers, I think you should be able to switch into them at any point, because even like playing against T1000, dude, I get a knockdown, I turn to T1000, I'm just fucking pressing 4-3-4.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm listening to guess. Like you're guessing, dude.
And you get command grab combos with Goro.
Dude, from up punch too, so I don't have to do 2 bars.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
it's 1 bar.
His command grab, the fact that it just kind of bounces and launches, because at least with
Oh my god,
with
dude.
like Ghostface and stuff, it's like he's on the ground, so it's only like certain cameos. But like the fact that he gets like Movado, half a Movado cameo launcher is pretty crazy.
Broken, dude. That shit is broken, dude. That fucking low spike that used to be like somewhat safe.
Yeah, no,
right?
It was so good. They had to do something about that, because like an armor broke, it fucking, because like it hits multiple times. So you'd be like, oh, try to react to the armor and just like get launched into Movado into combo into
the hitbox. I feel like the hitbox is the biggest thing for me, dude. I feel like there's no blind spot.
Yeah.
Right?
No, yeah, because it hits all the way. Yeah, like all the way up until when it comes up, and then the 4 spots. So yeah, I don't know why they decided to do that.
Broken.
Broken.
It's a low.
Yeah,
it's
a low too. Yeah,
it's a low.
At least now, with my reptile, if I block it, I can stand 3 punish from like as long as I block it.
Good. You should die for that, dude.
Yeah,
you should literally die for that.
Yeah. And that's all. That's
Jeez,
what they say, man. It's like, oh, you're so risky though. Like if you block something, I die. It's like,
yeah, fucking good.
Good. Fucking great, man.
This guy wants me to guess 3 ways and be, and then he wants to be safe.
Yeah, right. Because the hitting is like, it has to be more than 50% in their favor. It's like at least like 66%. Like,
dude, is absolutely.
Yeah.
It is absolutely in their favor, because just like Havoc, just like Cyrax, they don't use bar for anything except to break.
Yeah.
They don't use bar so they can take these risks.
Yeah.
Like, that's what people don't understand. All these top tiers don't use any resources.
Yeah.
Homelander, what does he use bar on?
Yeah.
What does Homelander use bar on?
No, honestly, nothing. That's
Nothing.
a really good point. Like, I guess like even like Sindel, like I guess she did like to amp her float thing to like make it plus.
I guess to make it plus, so no gaps, but
yeah. So
other than that, dude, it's like she doesn't have to do that, you know? Like she doesn't have to.
Yeah, I mean,
I feel like the lower tiers just have to use bar.
Yeah.
For everything.
Except for, I'll be real, my character doesn't. I don't have to spend bar on anything, bro. My combo extensions.
Yeah, but your
free.
character's not broken. Your character's not broken and shit.
Yeah, honestly, if it wasn't for the fact that like he has like weird like whiffing issues that put him in like tremendous amount of end lag, like I have to be fearful of going for like my B&Bs, which is like silly. And it's never, and it's like it wouldn't be as bad if it wasn't like, oh, I missed this. Now I'm in so much end lag that my opponent gets an optimal combo. That's because I feel like they've been buffing all like crazy, bro. They buffed that character so many times, bro.
Nah, he's been getting buffed, dude.
Yeah, we've gotten enough buffs. Like they're done. They're not touching this character again. There's no way, bro.
I think what would put him over the edge, dude, if they made his overhead uncharged hit like Reiko's.
Yeah,
like,
if it popped up, that would be
flip.
awesome, bro. That would be great. That would be fantastic. Because they made it.
If they
so
did
it's
that though, they're gonna give it to Shang.
Yeah, it would be. Yeah. He would be a good character for sure. I think he's pretty good now. It's just like that. Like I said, there's the weird quirks where like some shit just doesn't work. Like his back three sometimes like won't hit confirm the force ball, or the second part won't hit. It's just like he has the weird like quirk things like that where it's just like I outplayed, but I am now in a tremendous amount of end lag, and my opponent gets a full combo because of it. That's like if that didn't happen, the character would be a really good character.
Mm-hmm. No, I totally get that.
Yeah. So yeah, do you have are you? I know you want a combo breaker. How did that run end up going? I know you play Javier. I saw that sat on stream and stuff like that. If you want to talk a little bit, if you don't want to, we can talk about one of your different tournaments. We can talk about EC2 where you made top 8.
Yeah,
talk about NEC where you won.
No.
You know, we can talk about those. The MKMJ 1-2 where you won. Shout out to MKMJ, by the way. We can talk about those if you want.
The combo breaker was first off, it was a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Say that, just being around the community will always be fun, right?
Yeah.
Dude, a couple things about that, right? I was doing really good in winners, and then I got to the point where I played Javier on stream, and then he won game 1 because I'm still like kind of like adjusting, right? I'm doing my little adjustment. I'm starting to get like his little, I was starting to get his patterns.
Yeah.
But so game 2 came and I made like a huge read. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna bait him out so he can teleport, and I'm gonna hit him. I'm gonna unblockable him. I'm gonna win the game.
Yeah.
Right, and that worked. That all happened, right?
Yeah.
I bait out his teleport, hit him immediately.
Yeah.
I landed the unblockable, and then I dropped the fucking fatal, dude.
Yeah,
that killed
my at the end. Yeah, I actually not only did I watch that, I was like restreaming it. I was like, oh, like as soon as you hit him, I was like, he's fucking dead. He's dead. He's dead. He's got it. He's killed him. And then he dropped it. I was like, oh. Yeah.
Dude, I was so sad, dude.
Yeah, dude. I was like, I was so hyped, and then it was like, oh, bro.
Dude, that's how that was.
You got the
heard the crowd,
on
dude.
stream, fucking 60%. You got it. You landed the hard part. Like you.
Literally, the hard part was done. That was it.
That
That was it, dude. I just had to do the thing,
The thing is, like,
you should have heard the crowd behind. I had these headphones on. It was blasting the fucking thing.
Yeah.
And just like how you reacted, right?
Yeah.
All I hear from the crowd, like they're screaming, they go, "Oh, he's dead!" Like I was like, "Oh."
Yeah.
I was like, "Yeah, he's dead." I was like, "He's dead. He's fucking dead."
And
And
the
then
sad
he was
part
not
is like,
dead.
like you didn't even like. I mean, obviously, like you're in the middle of it and stuff like that. So like hindsight 2020, but like you didn't even need to go into fatal, right? Like you could have just like
No,
done,
I
like, a
didn't.
simpler
I could have just see in my mind because I was, and when you're in that position,
Yeah.
right? It's so much easier when you're a spectator.
Yeah,
Because
100%.
you don't have like all the all the other thoughts
fact that
going
you
on
got
in
the
your
hit,
head.
You had to think about it and process because you had to like do all the thinking just to get the hit, the original one. So
Yes.
yeah,
So my whole thing was right when I hit him, I was like, oh, because the unblockable, even before I start to turn it, before I like hit you with your character, it does a huge chunk of damage that almost builds a full bar before I even start hitting you with your character.
Yeah.
Right. So I was thinking the whole time like, okay, E is gonna get breaker. Right, and I wasn't even looking at his meter anymore. It was already in my mind that he was gonna get breaker.
Yeah.
And I had to do this quicker combo that was less hits, so that I can kill him before he got breaker.
Yeah, that's fair. So yeah,
But he wasn't near breaker.
Yeah, yeah.
He wasn't even near breaker, dude. Like I could have hit him with the normal combo that I hit in that set. I hit him with the normal one in that set, right?
Yeah.
But then I dropped the fatal. I dropped the fatal combo. So I found an easier route, by the way.
I
too.
found out after
And
it.
that never happens again.
Yeah. Well, that's that's what champions are made. You make the mistake and then you go and you find out what you could have done differently. You definitely seem like someone who labs. I mean, obviously you have to. There's no way you're just like I see it and I can do it. Like those you have to figure it out because you're the innovator of the unblockable stuff. Which is funny because I see a lot of people giving you a hard time about it. But it was like, if you didn't find that stuff, they probably wouldn't exist. Honestly, like,
no, it would not exist.
Be doing that. Yeah.
I even found it. I found that actually by mistake. I'm getting off topic here about the combo breaker thing, but I actually found the unblockable because I had a thing with Sub-Zero where I would do the same thing, right? EX injection, call Goro. I would call it after I did EX injection, right? So I do EX injection, call Goro, then I did a forward 1-2, which is his mid,
Yeah.
you know, that mid string into ice clone,
Mhm.
right? So sometimes it would hit, right?
Mhm.
Goro would come down. Sometimes they'd fall into the ice clone,
Yeah.
and sometimes they wouldn't.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there, I'm labbing all day. I'm like, dude, why the fuck is this working sometimes and sometimes it's not working?
Yeah.
So I found out that if they're in a position where they can crouch block,
Yeah.
they will always get out of it 100% of the time.
Mhm.
So I'm like, what can I do to avoid them being even able to crouch block?
Yeah.
I was like, wait a second, what if I call Goro before I do EX injection
Yeah.
and then hit them
Yeah.
on Goro's way down, right?
Yeah.
So I'm making no contact with them until Goro comes down on them, right?
Mm.
And that's kind of how I found the unblockable.
Mm.
Like just storming from seeing why the Sub-Zero one wasn't working,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
So it was kind of like a mistake.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And you're like, I wonder if this works on all the other characters too.
Holy cow, yeah, dude. I think I was labbing for like a week straight, like
Yeah.
nonstop. Like I couldn't get it off. I was at work.
It was
It was
thinking about, like,
dude,
this-
it was bad. I was
Yeah.
at work, dude. Like, I think this will work. I gotta try it.
Yeah, try that, yeah.
I was desperate.
It's always the best when you think it through in your head first, then you go to do it and it works, and it's like, oh my god.
Dude, it's awesome.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude. It was a lot of work. But I found something with like every character.
Mhm.
So no, just I'm kind of like real proud of that I, kind of just made it up myself.
Yeah, no, it's really cool because it's really, I think, like, coupled to your game plan, it's really strong. And I feel like
Mhm.
nowadays, like when I play you, you're hitting it like every time. Now, like,
Mhm.
so you
Oh,
really
it's
got
like
this, like,
it's so easy. It's like it's muscle memory at this point.
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna drop it, dude. Don't get hit. I'm not gonna
Don't
drop
get
it.
hit, yeah.
Don't
Don't
get hit,
Your
dude.
resources,
I'm not
I pay
dropping
so much attention to your resources, being like, okay, it's not enough. Just don't
That's
get
what I
hit.
love,
Oh,
dude.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like it kind of makes you think twice about doing something risky against Shang now, right? It's
Yeah.
like, dude, wait, he has full. Okay, he's loaded up. I
Yeah.
can't just do anything now.
Yeah,
I don't want to die.
Just don't get hit, yeah. And then you're doing your stuff, and I'm like turtling up, and now it's like, and now you're at full screen. It's like, wait, he wants to be there. Like that's good
Yeah.
for him too. So it's like, all right. Yeah. And I know you have darks like fucking dooming on that.
Oh
matchup,
my
dude.
Dude, that matchup. Yeah, I feel bad for the Rotomans. That matchup is hard, man.
Yeah,
That's a hard. I love that matchup.
yeah. I liked it for a while, but yeah, now I play him. Like it's hard.
You actually do really good versus it. You
Yeah.
do really, really good versus it.
Yeah.
Good.
It's funny. I feel like Dark, obviously, I think probably the best reptile player in the world. But my one criticism is I feel like he just like I don't want to say like he turtles up too much, but like he doesn't take like many risks, which is obviously
Absolutely
9
turtles.
times out of 10.
Absolutely turtles.
Yeah, he just like he just no risks at all. Dude never force
Mhm.
balls in neutral. I never see him do a random dash. And we played
Mhm.
we had to play a crew battle. It was like a 5v5 reptile versus Baraka. You know, like the Kito's been doing those. I think you played in that. Did you carried the Shang
Mhm.
team in that, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
You did, yeah. You did. Yeah, and we were playing, and I was watching him play against Kale, and there were so many times where I'm like, just do something a little risky, like do something like just because I think you're just letting Baraka get in, and then he's just like smashing at you, throwing all those zeros on block strings at you and stuff, and you're getting these positions where you have to like eventually do something, or you're just gonna die. Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I've told him this before. I've always told him that, like, hey, dude, like, you don't always have to like sit there, dude.
Yeah,
like, you gotta do.
So, like, I think obviously that's really good. His defense is like
Mhm.
top notch, but like, yeah, it's
Mhm.
but yeah. But the other
It's
opposite of
great.
me, I'll throw in a dash, bro. Even when that shit was
On the hill,
dude. Fucking, I'm dying, living or dying by doing something, bro. I'm not gonna sit there and block forever. You know, I'll do something. Yeah, I didn't pay all this money. Yeah. So how did the rest of the combo breaker?
Oh yeah.
go on,
So
run?
he kind of Javier ended up beating me, right? He took all my momentum was gone. Game 2,
Yeah.
game 3 like, destroyed me, dude. I was like crushed.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's so hard.
and then I made it. I think the worst thing about it was the fact that me losing to Javier, I still made it out.
Yeah.
So I didn't
Yeah.
get to play until the day, but I wanted to play so bad that same day.
Yeah, you want to
But I
get at least
couldn't.
another match, get some momentum.
Yeah, I wanted to play another match, dude. I was still like hot. Like I wanted to So I had to wait till the next day, and literally my first game into the next day was fucking Quan, dude.
You had to play Zupa,
Straight
right?
to Quan. I had to play Zupa, yeah.
Yeah, in Zupa, man.
I ended up actually beating him. So that was, dude, I feel like I was playing so good too, man. I was playing fucking amazing, dude. And I still lost, dude. I couldn't. The matchup is just impossible.
Yeah, I lost to Zupa too at Frosty's to make top 8, like loser side.
Was it Ken or was it Quan?
It was Quan. It was Quan. I had to play Woolander, Quan. I was playing so good, dude. Like at that tournament, dude, I was like, I beat my first round matchup was someone I didn't really know, but I had to play Ricky O, beat him. He's like a good Shao player. I had to play Bacon Lord, who was like a really good sector player, and I was like cooking. Like super hot, and then I was like, and I like if I won one more match, I would have won into that top 8, and I was like this, you know. And then fucking Quan, dude, you can't play like a normal game against him. Like you just and then it's like and it's like things that work on every single other character in the entire game, and just the game has completely different, and it'll be sitting there like, dude, he's the worst in the game, like.
Dude, he's just so he just has so many bad matchups, and you can't do this and you can't do that, and Armor Portal sucks because like
you poke. You just do a poke into Armor Portal, bro.
Armor Portal. There's literally no reason.
1-2 Armor Portal, like,
dude. And you know what, too? It wouldn't be as bad if they couldn't move it.
Yeah.
Like, so they're doing this, right? Yeah. They're doing this completely unsafe in my face.
Yeah.
And I hit them.
Yeah.
And they're just moving it as they're doing it.
Yeah. Eventually they get armor, and then it's their turn again. Yeah.
And then I die, dude. I'm getting fucking grabbed 40 times. I'm getting zoned. I can't throw out a projectile in my own defense. You know, I have to literally turn into him in that matchup.
Yeah.
The only way that matchup is doable for me is if I turn into him.
Yeah.
Like, dude, you know, and I feel bad for other characters, right? Yeah. Even though I think that's like Shang's worst matchup.
Yeah.
It's like at least I get to turn into a different thing to make the matchup a little different, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
For 12 seconds.
Yeah, 12 seconds, right? And then you have to,
for 12 seconds, I get to make the matchup a little different, you know?
Yeah, no, I think that matchup is, it's hard for my character too, honestly. Just because I can't really, I can't really counter zone. My buttons are all, like, I'm constantly giving up my turn. He just needs to get one hit. His setups work super good, like, against a Reptile. And yeah, I got, like, when I played, I had to play Woolander cooked, Zupa cooked, and I was out of the tournament. It was
oh my, double Quan?
Yeah, double Quan, bro. So this leads into, so you know how I said there's 2 rules. 1, no reptile upplay. That's not allowed. The 2 is there's no Quan downplay. That's the second rule. There's no Quan downplay on the podcast. So we can outplay Quan for the next 20-30 minutes. I don't care, man. Let's just go for it, bro.
Come on, dude. That character makes me want to fucking. You know, I don't want to get started on that guy. I think Quan is the best at ass play, dude.
Oh,
he
dude,
is just he plays horribly on purpose,
and it
because that's what he does.
Yeah, and he gets rewarded for it, bro.
That's what he does, dude. It's horrible game design. He's not. I don't think I've ever seen one person go, "Yep, I really had fun playing against that Quan."
Yeah, honestly, yeah. Like, it was a good time. I played 10 matches against a Quan player, and I really enjoyed myself. Like, that doesn't.
It's never happened.
Yeah.
No one likes it. Yeah. No one likes playing against Quan. No one.
Yeah.
There's not one person.
Yeah. that move. I've never seen someone who's a character that's like considered to be as bad by like overall the community that also like completely alters every single match. Like they said, like traditional game plans that you have that work in most matchups just don't work against him. And like so like what other game, like it's not like fucking Kirby and Smash. It's like, oh my god, like I have to fucking I'll just rush him down and fucking hit the fucking poop ball because he sucks. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, most of the time if the character's bad, then normally it's like, okay, that means I can do my game plan. They have to like come to me, but no. They run away. They fucking everything. They get that up and the whole cage, and then I'm in there. I have to do something, and then they're fucking sky dropping, and it whiffs. But they have armor, so it doesn't matter. It's still their turn now. They're in my phase.
Yeah, that character. Yeah, dude, that character.
Well, you know, I'll try house. I don't know. Yeah. Well, so we are kind of like at the end of Mortal Kombat 1. I mean, obviously there's just theory crafting and stuff, but like, is your plan you're just gonna keep playing Mortal Kombat 1 until the eventual next game, or you got any other games you think about playing with that?
As long as I can play this game, dude, I'm gonna play it because I normally do not stick to the last game. If there's another NRS game, I just move on. But honestly, this is by far my favorite NRS game that they've ever come out with, like 100%. Actually, I love this game, dude. I have a lot of passion for it. You know, I wish I could play in a lot more online tournaments. I just don't have the time.
Yeah.
But I grind this game like crazy, you know, and I go to it offline when I can.
Yeah, you do really
Dude, I
love
was
the MKNJs.
Yeah, I've gone to a bunch of MKNJs. You know, I haven't been able to go to a lot of them lately, but I go when I can, of course, to support them.
Yeah.
But I hope this game. I wanted this game to last for 5 years, dude.
Yeah.
They will be kept a 2-year life cycle. Sucks.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
the hype of a new game would be cool because I feel like at this point, unless it's like a pro comp event or something like that, there really isn't a lot of like hype and like people wanting to go out and stuff like that. Like, it's hard. Like, I mean, you're obviously lucky that you have like a local like that you can kind of go to on you know, they're like multiple days a week sometimes, or like is it like it's every Friday and then it's like sometimes they have a Saturday one too, right?
Tuesday. So it's so on Tuesday we have hometown brawl. So Tuesday they have hometown brawl. And then Fridays, that's when they have the MKNJ weekly. And then once a month we have the monthly on Saturday.
Yeah. So it's like that's nice. Yeah. But like we're like I live just far enough away for it to be like a total haul. So like I made it out to a few, or like I have like my brother lives in the city, so like if I'm ever in the area, I'll definitely head out. But for me up here, it's like I don't really have time to play in online tournaments. I mean, I'd love to play in more. So it's like it's either go to a major when it happens, or you know, try to make the MKNJ, or like I'll go like sometimes they'll have like a local like an hour and a half away and it has like 6 people who like are like pretty good, but it's like I can play like my 5th best character and win pretty easily. Like,
my 5th best character.
I can play like I'll bust out like my ghost face and I'll be able to win still. And it's not like it's nothing against them. It's just a matter of like and it's still like far away, and it's like I'm spending more on gas money that I'd win, which is not necessarily about that, but it's like you're spending the whole day. It's my whole day committed to go to like a 6-man level. Like so like so it's either go to these big tournaments, and then now like after pro comp, who knows what's gonna happen, whether we're getting a new game. So like, it's cool with the new game because then we're probably gonna get more majors and stuff like that, more events either locally. Something like an NEC where it's like that's nice because that's like has like a major feel, but it's like for me at least driving distance, so I can just.
Dude, NEC, man, it stopped. I won the last one.
Yeah, you did. We talked about that. You did.
Won the last NEC.
That was true. You'll be the returning champ. I'm hearing rumblings that it might be coming back, so that'd be cool.
Really?
Yeah. From what I hear.
I definitely pop out, dude. It's always so. If it's in the same spot, I'm definitely going.
Yeah. From what I hear, it should be back. I'm not 100% sure. I didn't get any confirmation or anything like that. But yeah, no, those tournaments are nice. But it's just it'd just be cooler to have more tournaments. So that's why I kind of like the idea of a new game. I do really like this game. What kind of, like you said, this is your favorite NRS game? What kind of did it for you? Is it like the cameos? Do you really like that, or are you just like Shang's design, or is it like? What is it?
Yeah, I think it was both, right? So I think it was Shang's design. I think is his best design. When it comes to like the freedom of what you want to do, like there's never been any other game where Shang can just morph into you.
Yeah,
I have to hit and do the soul steal, and then I get to turn into you, right? I just get to fucking turn into you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
The EX injection, dude, for the restand, and I turn into you. The cameos to kind of make whatever I want to do stronger. Just and Goro, it's such a good pairing, right? Because it's like canonical, right?
It is. Yeah. The lore,
like,
the lore team,
the lore, and then fucking or canon. I meant it's like canon. So it's like fucking. he kind of like completes the character for me, you know.
Mhm.
The cameo system kind of makes him like a full character.
Mhm.
I think without it, he'd suck
Yeah.
so much. He would suck so much, dude. He'd be so ass.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't know
Yes.
what he would really have. Because I remember before Goro, you were on Cyrax when Cyrax was
Cyrax.
broken.
So
And-
that was just like a chip
Yeah,
chip
just-
team. Like that
just
was like,
farming.
I want to do the spin to win, fucking,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, I remember that. And you
I just
get
want to
off
spin or
those
chip
and
you out.
you're in,
That's
spin to
it.
win.
Zone chip you out. Yeah, but that's all it had, right? There was no
Yeah.
utility past that,
Yeah.
right? There was some setups,
Mhm.
you know, whatever.
Mhm.
But with Goro, it's I get the chip,
Yeah.
I get safety,
Mhm.
you know, I get
Armor
combos,
launcher,
I
yeah.
get extensions, I get unblockables, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Goro literally completes him.
Yeah.
Like if I click you with a projectile,
Mm.
I can combo you with Goro
Yeah,
with a punch. I'm gonna fucking
Yeah.
ground skull you now. Like
Mhm. Yeah.
it's just like, but yeah, both those things just combined. I kind of like just the way the game looks. You know, I don't know. I really like this game. You know, I really like this game. It's just a few characters.
Yeah.
You know that really. And then I feel like every game the NRS makes, it always gets hate,
Yeah.
and I always love them.
Yeah.
Why? Like, am I weird?
No,
you know.
I'm the same way. Like, I literally like, I could play like I can't remember like playing any NRS game where I'm like, I did not like this. I wasn't like enjoying
Mhm.
myself. Like, obviously, I rage, I get angry, but that's usually
Mhm.
most of the time. It's usually probably just at me. I probably just made a mistake, but I'm just fucking
Mhm.
angry. Like, and I was like, oh, it's so broken. Realistically, I just did something stupid. But yeah, no, honestly, even the 3D era games, like. I
Mhm.
remember when I went to Frosty Fostings, they do the, like mystery game tournaments. I know they do that Combo Breaker too. And one of the rounds was like Mortal Kombat 4, and I was sitting there watching MK4. Like, I could honestly enjoy watching competitive any MK game. Like literally, like I know Mike Metroid has hosted like some like MK2 tournaments, or he's participated in them and stuff. But I can sit down and watch that, watch MK3. Like I can watch like MK11, even the Injustice games. Like I've been hosting Injustice 2 tournaments. Those have been so much fun to watch
Dude.
and like learn the game as well. Because like I didn't really get into it. Like I played it a little bit before 11, but like I never really like learned a character or anything. I didn't know what I was doing or fake it or something. So kind of like relearning that has been super fun. I think like honestly, you said like any game that NRS has made, it would be like, you know, what do people call? There's like a word or like NRS something. I'm that, I guess. You know what I mean? Whatever that word, whatever that insult is that if you talk about like an MK game on Twitter, they'll come into your fucking mentions. Like, you know, but yeah, no, I agree with you 100%.
Yeah.
I enjoy this game. And yeah, I honestly don't really know where it's going, if we're getting a new game or if they're just gonna keep rocking with this. Are you planning on going to any more tournaments from here on out, or like?
I was thinking about Evo, dude, but
It's
it's so expensive, dude.
yeah,
So fucking expensive to get to Evo, man. It's just, I don't think it's feasible.
yeah, it is. I skipped out on because I was just kind of like I was like I've been going to events, like I'm not sure. Let me do I have it? It's down here, bro. Like I've been going to events for a long time. I'll bust this out for now and then, but like these are all the lanyards of events I've been to, bro. Like, so I was just like,
Dude,
am I just gonna keep
fucking
going to
full
events
box.
forever? Yeah, the full box and just the major and stuff like that. Because before MK, I was traveling a lot for Smash events, so it was like,
Yeah.
and what's amazing about Smash is Smash, dude. There's so many, like there's like a major like every like
dude,
weeks. It's awesome.
literally.
Yeah.
Locals everywhere.
Yeah, local.
Dude, that's the
literally.
one thing that's good about the Smash scene is their local scene.
Yeah, like literally, like we have like a weekly melee tournament, like at the local like Syracuse University, and we'll get like 15-20 people on like a Tuesday night, like, and that's like a big tournament at MK. Like, if it's like 20 people, are you kidding me? Like, yeah, I'm there.
What are you at the
I'll
local?
drive,
Whoa!
yeah, I'll drive 6 hours. Let's go, bro. Like,
Dude,
Me,
man,
like,
it's just our online and their online is just so drastically different
yeah,
that they just can't do it, right?
Yeah.
I never played that. Even back in the COVID era,
Yeah.
when people were playing online,
yeah,
I was not at all, dude.
yeah.
No way.
Yeah,
It was awful.
I was like a PR for like Smash Ultimate in my region, and then COVID happened, and I played the game maybe like 4 or 5 times over the entire span COVID. I came back and I was still like able to do stuff, but it was just like everyone just got better because people were actually grinding the game and I didn't play it at all.
You didn't touch it, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's just like I just couldn't do online, man. What's funny though is Melee actually has like a fan made online and it has like rollback netcode. It's actually really good. So like,
Can't you just parse these like games like that, right?
well, you can, but there's actually like a whole like there's like server like dedicated to Melee. It's called Slippy, and it has like rollback netcode. It's actually super good. There's actually like upstate New York is doing like a crew battle league. I was actually a captain this year, and you basically like people sign up, and then like each like captain drafts a team of players, and then you kind of just play matches so that you have like a schedule and stuff like that. It's super cool. But yeah, that just goes to show with Smash. People show up for Smash, dude.
They do show up for Smash,
Yeah.
dude. As much as I fucking hate that game, I can tell you one. The fucking community shows up, dude.
Yeah, dude, they
They fucking show up.
Yeah, they really do, and it's nice. But like, you know, when it comes to like locals and stuff, it's like that's, you know, I try to attend all of them since I know it's like a privilege to have. And you know, we have, you know, we're in the MKC, we're lucky to have all these online tournaments. You know,
Yeah.
like obviously I would love, you know, the game is like amazing, like 10 out of 10 game offline. Online, it's like 8 out of 10, man.
Like, you get to get away with a little bit more BS.
Yeah.
You know what I think we should do?
Yeah.
Right? I feel like there'd be more attendance on these online tournaments.
Mhm.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. I'm not a TO, I'm not a whatever.
Yeah.
What if it was just like one tournament and you had to pay a fee, right? It's not free, right?
Yeah.
Like, so it's, you're not like, you know, it's not off like donations and people
Yeah.
aren't fighting 3 hours for fucking $25.
Yeah.
It was like one tournament a week
Yeah,
and we all put in a pot,
Mhm.
right?
yeah,
You know, to play in it.
yeah,
And then we throw like the TOs like, you know, $3-4,
yeah,
you know, for, you know, that fee or whatever.
yeah.
I feel like more people would show up, you know, more money.
Yeah.
Be more numbers, I
Yeah,
don't know.
we actually did something towards the end of MK11 and Terraria TV. We actually did. We were taking $5 reg fees for, and I don't know what it is. It's like the idea of sending someone money for an online tournament. People like, I mean, people played in them. We would have some like, we would get like 15, 20 people, and then we would put up like $100 ourselves. So then it would, prize pool would be like 200, 250. So it was nice. It would actually get pretty big for just like a random tournament during the week. I think that is a good idea, and you know, we're kind of somewhat doing that with the community tour. It's obviously there's a bunch of qualifiers before it, but taking the bench fee has allowed the prize pool to build to over $2,500, which is, you know,
Yeah. The one with the one that OT's hosting and the other guys. Yeah.
We're doing that all together. So it's something like that, but it would be cool, you know, just like once a week, because like, you know, I mean, because there's also so many different tournaments that like. And one that would help with DQing, because like, especially that's like as an online TO, like I get sometimes people sign up, you forget, or you have an obligation come up or something like that. And if you tell them before time, that's completely fine. And obviously, if it happens from time to time, it's fine. But just like that is like the biggest thing, in my opinion, from what I've seen, that slows like a tournament down, that makes it last forever. Because then it's
fucking good.
Yeah. Like DQs, and then it like it messes up like people's runs. So some people have just way easier paths and stuff like that, which I think it ruins the overall experience. And I get it happens, but like when people pay $5 for the tournament, they're showing up, man. They're showing up. They're not forgetting that one.
Wait a minute, I paid.
Yeah, dude. I don't think we had a single DQ when we did that. And we did it for a couple months, and literally every time there was a fucking. And then we decided to do like we'll do one for free, and we had like 8 DQs.
Jeez.
Yeah. But I feel like I've had you for a little while here. Is there anything else that you thought maybe I would ask, or anything you want to say? Maybe do some shout outs, stuff like that. Leave the floor to you. Doesn't necessarily mean that we're done, but like, you know, to give you your.
I mean, just a couple shout outs before, you know, I don't want to take too much of your time either. Just a couple shout outs, you know, obviously my family, my wife, my daughter, love those guys. ELG, man. Dude, those guys are awesome. Like you know, Mari kind of helped me get in, you know, and then like all the guys kind of like, you know, just embraced me, took me in, man. We all have fun all the time. I love these guys, dude. Like they're awesome.
ELG seems like a really cool team.
Yeah, I'm really close to all of them. Xander, Green, Retro, love Retro, Mari, Six, all my guys, man. Yeah, love all those guys. OT's awesome.
Yeah.
Also shout out to just PS5 controllers.
Shout out to PS5 controllers. Just the controller.
Dude, I have this thing.
Oh.
Never used it, dude.
Oh really?
I have this thing. Dude, I love collecting controller. Wait, let me see if I can get this over here without fucking destroying the world.
It all comes down. Oh, okay, nice. Oh damn, yeah. So you got 6 right there. Nice.
6 right there. Hold on.
Oh, we got a pink one. Are you just collecting all the colors? Is that what you're going for? Nice. It's 8.
Dude, love collecting. I love collecting them. It's like a fucking,
Yeah, they just came
shout out
out
to
with
the cool ass controllers.
with this one. I'm not sure if it was-
I know I'm gonna get that one next, dude.
Yeah, it's a dope ass color, dude.
I'm getting that one next. There's that one. I think there's some sort of like fucking. I haven't gotten the green army print one.
Yeah.
I need that one.
Yeah.
Full red. There's probably like a full. No, I have a full red.
Yeah.
I just don't.
Yeah, it's full red. I have a red one too, right here.
Yeah, I just don't know where mine is, dude. They're fucking everywhere. I need more of those stands.
You definitely need to get multiple, so you're not just pulling them like on the floor and stuff like that. Your kids walking around with one like, it's like, where'd you get that game? Where'd you get that PS? I've been missing that one.
No, I want to shout out my MK and J guys, dude. Love them. Fucking Arma, Meezy, my guy Herkin Bree, Mist, fucking all my peeps, man. All of them MK and J. MK and J is a big group. Shout out to all those guys. Love them.
Dope ass shirt too.
Poseidon?
I mean, I don't get a chance to make it out as much as I would like to, just because it's a bit of a haul. But I definitely before EVA I would like to make it down for like a weekend and just like grind with whoever's in the area. So that'd be really cool, like a boot camp session.
I'm thinking about going today. Today
is Friday, yeah.
I have one day, one tonight.
Yeah.
So
you should go. Yeah, definitely. If you can. How far away is it from you? Not the dock.
it's 20 minutes, dude.
20 minutes?
20 minutes.
Oh damn, dude! I was looking.
So close.
Yeah, I'd be there in an hour. But,
Yeah, it's so close.
Yeah.
Normally I would go,
Yeah.
but I have my daughter, so I have to
Yeah.
help my wife,
Yeah.
to help her out.
Yeah. Like, hey, you wanna watch the kid while I go
Yeah,
play
you
video
watch
games?
the
Hey, video. Let me go play some games.
Right, that conversation doesn't go well, too much.
Yeah. So you gotta pick your spots.
The month she lets me go to the monthlies because it was 2 monthlies at MK and J that the payout was like over. There was one where I won like 500, and the other one was like
the one where you were versus the finals. Yeah. I got a pretty good payout, and I got third. And you won.
It was good, dude.
Yeah.
It was really fucking good. There's one I got like for 500, and there's one for like 450 that I won back to back.
Yeah.
So she kind of lets me go to the monthlies.
Yeah,
I always give her the.
Right. Yeah, you give her the.
Yeah,
like, here you go,
I don't ever keep that money, by the way.
Yeah.
I want you guys to know that I win, go there, and I win, and try the hardest, and I don't get to do anything.
It's like this money that's going into savings, right?
That's the fee, dude. That's my fee for going.
Yeah, that's fair, man. That's fair, man. Because I'm in a relationship as well, and it's not always cool with me. You have to put in a lot of time to be good, and like that's just the practice, and then getting to the events and stuff like that, especially the majors and stuff like that. It's a lot. It's a big commitment. So having a supporting family is huge, especially you're a father, so that's like a whole another battle. That's like I definitely have a big respect for anyone who can be good at these games and also be a parent. So I don't understand. I have 3 cats, and I'm like, when do I have the time? When do I have the time?
Dude, if you're really passionate about something, you'll make it work.
Yeah.
I go to work tired because I have to play at night because that's mainly when I get to play,
Yeah.
So if you really want it, you'll make it happen, right?
Yeah. I mean, I wake up before I work. I wake up before I work and play, stream.
Exactly.
That's my time. That's the time I have. So it's like, that's what I gotta do. If you're, you said you'll find the time. You really have to prioritize it. Honestly, it's like,
exactly.
I work, I play the game, I hang out with my girlfriend, and then if I have time, I'll do a podcast or edit, or like I run tournaments too. I definitely do too much. I gotta cut something out. Something's gotta give, bro. Something's gotta. I play Smash too. I just got ranked #1 in Syracuse for Smash Bros. Melee this past season. So sometimes I'm like, I don't know how am I even like. When did I have the time? Like I don't even play this game now. Like, how am I still good at it? Like,
Who you listen?
yeah, right. And then I lose, and I'm like, bro, why do I suck so much, bro? Why do I not? I gotta spend more time into this. And it's like, whatever, man. Balance the ego and aspects of it too, because I feel like before we go, I feel like you have a really good mentality. Like, I mean, obviously everyone gets upset and stuff like that, but I know it's kind of a blanket question, but how do you like? I guess when it comes to tournaments and stuff like that, or maybe it comes to like improving. What's like your mentality towards it?
Well, I can tell you one thing. It used to be bad in Smash. Like, I used to be like super rage, fucking. I used to get mad at everything.
Yeah.
But in this game, there's a lot more passion into it. I feel like, so my mentality when I actually do go to tournaments, one, because I'm already seasoned, right?
Yeah.
So I don't really get nervous like that.
Yeah.
Because I've been through this.
Yeah.
And I know that the guy sitting next to me is fucking nervous.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that helps. Yeah. 100%, yeah.
So I go into every match like if I were playing Sonic Fox.
Yeah.
I'm never cocky about it.
Yeah.
I think I could lose.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to lose, right?
Yeah.
To anyone, it doesn't matter who the guy is. In my mind, I can lose, but I'm not gonna let it happen.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna play to not lose. I'm gonna play to win.
Yeah.
Like kind of,
No, that's for real.
But yeah, that's kind of it. I kind of like that. It's helped me win more. It's helped me be a lot more confident when I play people. And I tried not to get upset. I was upset at Combo Breaker though, for sure. After I was more sad when I lost Tapia. Like, damn, like fuck. I was upset when I lost to Zupa because I hate Quan, dude.
Yeah.
Like, I hate Quan. It's nothing to do with Zupa. Zupa's a very nice guy. I talked to him over there.
Yeah.
Quan is a menace to society, dude.
Bro. It's a tilting character. That character is tilting. All you have to hear about is how bad he is after. It was so bad. Oh, you could have done this. No, what do you mean I could have done that? You had armor all the time, bro. What
dude. What do you mean? Just block for 10 seconds.
Block for 10 seconds.
And
until he gets another armored portal.
Yeah, then he throws it up again.
Yeah.
This is the delay, guy.
Yeah, that's the win condition. It's fucking that. And then.
Jeez, dude. Yeah, that character. But yeah, that's my mentality.
Mentality is really good unless you have to pick one.
Yep, and then it goes out the window. I'm nervous. Fuck, dude. This is better. I can't win. I can't win.
What am I supposed to do here? Yeah, dude, I feel that. It just was some of those matchups. That was a Kenshi for me for a while. Just like,
Kenshi, right,
bro,
dude?
One
time.
And it was like, oh, well, there's this, and the Kenshi's not even top 10. He has 15 losing matchup. He loses the Reptile. Kanimani was going off about the Reptile beats Kenshi, and then everyone's like, yeah, and I'm like, wow. Nobody would explain it to me. Nobody explained the
Wow.
Nobody had an answer.
You just run from him.
You just
run.
Yeah, you just run. Yeah, don't let him get hit. Just simply don't get hit. Don't lose neutral a single time, and you'll beat him. What's so hard about that?
Why did you take a hit on block?
Yeah, bro. Why'd you get mixed after the 4th time you guessed right? Why'd you not guess right the 5th time? That character's so good. Not as good, obviously. I'm more happy that people just dropped him. I don't have to play him anymore.
Oh, I love it.
It's fantastic.
Yeah. Keep thinking he's bad, dude. Yeah.
Keep thinking he's bad. Please.
I love it, dude.
Pick up another character. Yeah, absolutely.
I love it every time.
Yeah.
I wish they did that for Fox.
Yeah, right?
After Sonic lost to that guy, that Baraka, everyone was like, oh, man, she looks like she is bad. Let's all just drop her.
Right. Yeah, no, lose to Baraka. Yeah, lose to the bona fide character, bro. Drop her. Yeah. Pick up another character, bro. Pick up Homelander. All right, man. Well, this is awesome, man. Thank you so much for coming on, taking the time out of your day to come on episode of Poseidcast. And yeah, man, it was a good time. If you have anything last you want to say, you can say it now. But
man, had a great time, dude. Thanks for having me on. You're awesome.
You're awesome, man. And I'll see you guys at the next video.